The rise and fall of Netflix have been a dramatic one. Once the undisputed champion of the streaming industry, Netflix has seen its influence and power diminish in recent years. With its position as the top streaming provider challenged by the likes of Disney Plus and Amazon Prime, it is clear that Netflix has fallen from grace. Netflix is one of the most recognizable names in streaming media, but it wasn't always that way. The company has gone through a few major changes and some bumps in the road over the years, and those have had an effect on its success and public perception. In this video, we'll explore what happened to Netflix to bring it to its current state. Netflix first rose to prominence in the early 2000s with the release of its subscription service, which allowed customers to stream unlimited movies and TV shows for a flat fee. This service quickly gained popularity, as customers found it to be far more cost-effective than renting or buying physical copies of movies. However, it soon ran into competition from other streaming services such as Hulu and Amazon Prime Video. Netflix attempted to stay competitive by investing in original content and developing exclusive programming. However, this strategy backfired, as some of the company's original shows were met with mixed reviews, and their exclusive titles were often out of reach for many customers due to regional licensing agreements. At the same time, Netflix was also struggling with rising costs. The company had to pay large sums of money to license content, and it was unable to make up the difference with subscription fees. This led to a period of stagnation in terms of subscriber growth, and the company had to start making cuts in order to survive. Finally, Netflix faced increasing pressure from competitors such as Disney Plus and Apple TV+, both of which offer their own streaming services at cheaper prices than Netflix. This further limited Netflix's potential growth, as customers increasingly opted for these other services instead. As a result of all of these factors, Netflix is no longer the undisputed leader in streaming media that it once was. However, it still remains one of the most popular streaming services available this day, and is likely to remain so for the foreseeable future. The streaming industry has seen a tremendous amount of growth in recent years, with many companies vying for the top spot. Netflix was once the undisputed leader in the streaming game, dominating the market and raking in billions of dollars in revenue. However, as competition has grown and other streaming services have emerged, Netflix's hold on the industry has started to weaken. Netflix's success had made them complacent, and they failed to anticipate the emergence of new competitors. Services such as Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, and Disney Plus all offer competitive options to Netflix's streaming library. These services provide exclusive content that was previously not available on Netflix, giving consumers more choice and allowing them to pick the service that best suits their needs. In addition to new streaming services, traditional TV networks have also started to offer their own streaming packages. CBS All Access and HBO Max are just two examples of these services. This has put additional pressure on Netflix as more viewers have opted for these services instead of subscribing to Netflix. When Netflix first burst onto the scene in 1997, it was revolutionary. Customers no longer had to leave their homes to rent a movie, and their selection was practically limitless. With their low prices and convenient delivery system, Netflix quickly became one of the most successful streaming services in the world. However, the rise of digital media has led to changing consumer behavior, and as a result, Netflix has seen a steady decline in subscribers over the years. As more consumers move away from DVD rentals and towards digital streaming services, Netflix's subscription numbers have dropped significantly. This is due in part to the introduction of new services such as Amazon Prime Video and Hulu, which offer more content for less money than Netflix. Additionally, the rise of piracy has made it easy for people to illegally download movies and shows online. It is clear that consumer behavior has changed in recent years, and that these changes have had a significant impact on Netflix's success. As the streaming giant struggles to stay afloat in an increasingly crowded market, it remains to be seen whether or not they will be able to survive the changes in consumer behavior. It remains to be seen how Netflix will respond to these challenges. The company is likely to double down on producing more exclusive content, but this may prove to be a costly endeavor. Meanwhile, Netflix will have to stay competitive in the pricing wars and offer attractive subscription packages in order to lure customers away from its rivals. Netflix also faces the challenge of changing consumer behavior. People are increasingly abandoning traditional cable packages in favor of streaming services, which means that Netflix must stay ahead of the curve in terms of technology and features. One thing is certain, Netflix will have to remain innovative and competitive if it hopes to stay on top of the streaming market. It may take some time for the company to regain its footing, but with the right strategies and a little luck, Netflix could reclaim its throne as king of streaming.